The word on the street is, I'm the word on the street, bitch. Okay? Real Housewives of Potomac Season 1 episode, you guessed it, I don't know. Let's go and get into this review, child. Real Housewives of Potomac. This episode was boring as hell. I'm just going to be honest. We had a boring ass season finale of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And we got a boring ass episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. It was on a couple of parts that was cute, but I want to talk about, some of the shit that went on, honey. Robin telling us this sad story that she didn't got a payday loan and them hoes hit her account up some of the times that they had to close it. No, I'm just playing. Robin asked, Robin, let me stop. Robin ends up telling the girls, they having a little group discussion. She said that somebody that's friends with her, did some type of Ponzi scheme with her and her husband's money. And my whole thing is, I want to know, did this guy... did he was y'all financial expert? Was he, somebody that y'all talked to? Was he like y'all accountant? How did he have access to you? Like, the whole situation doesn't make that much sense to me. And I actually like Robin. But I don't understand how, she went broke to that. Like, what was it? Feel like I need a little bit more detail since she brought it up. But you know what? It is what it is. And she ain't got to explain shit. Ashley felt bad for saying they had them $25 left in their account. I'm like, Ashley, you fucked your way to get your damn money, so you should feel bad for talking about folks who refuse to fuck Crocodile Dundees to get where they at. I'm just playing. I like Ashley sometimes, honey. Jezebel, I'm going to start calling her ass. She talked about shitting. And the shit was so funny. She was just like, I was drinking this. I think she was talking about that skin tea bullshit that everybody else be selling and shit. The shit that really don't help you lose that much weight. It just, I don't know, honey. I think she was talking about that. So she was on that shit, and she was just talking about she was just shitting. She was just shitting. And I thought it was funny. And Karen didn't like it. And I think somebody else didn't like it. But they had, like, even that wasn't, she just didn't, I guess, Giselle just didn't feel comfortable talking about, the other shit. She was just like, well, I got a funny story to tell y'all. And I don't think that's wrong. If you can have a conversation about shit, we do it. That's human. Like, I don't think she wasn't talking about over food, but that's just like, conversation like that be funny. Talk about sex and, all this type of stuff. I don't think nothing is wrong with it. Be open to have conversations like that. Like, I don't think it was wrong. It wasn't like y'all eating damn food or something, girl. Karen, sit your slop eye ass, okay, fucking over easy eyeball ass down somewhere, girl. Go sit down. I'm sick of your ass this shit. Karen wasn't here for it though. So Giselle, the girls go through there, they take their ass to bed, they look kitty beds, and they just going out on the town. Once they got a couple of festivities for them to do, and that's really, really cute of Ashley. I think Ashley's doing a good job as being a host so far. But Giselle and Katie are just not. They're not bonding. She's just not here for it. Giselle made a couple of comments about her, and Katie's just not here for it. And Katie's just like, I don't like this bitch, and I want to fight her ass. So Katie ends up putting Giselle to the side and just like, look, I don't like the shit that you're doing. I want you to stop. And da da da. And I was here for it. She pulled her to the side when nobody wasn't. She didn't, do it on social media as far as we said, but she pulled her to the side. She said, I don't like this shit that you're doing. Get it together, da da da, and all this type of shit. And she was very fierce, and she had a strong bitch, what's teeth face. And I was here for it, Katie. Even though Giselle is my girl, I live for Giselle. I think she's my favorite on there. But I think that was right for Katie to get her ass together, honey. It was everything. So the ladies end up having another what's-name moment. They sitting down and eating. They had the picnic table, honey. They just having a conversation. So conversation comes up about marriage. And Robin starts asking questions to Katie about, since she's been married before, how does she feel about going to a second marriage? How do you go into it? And that's interesting because Katie was just saying, I think I just was a little dumb when I just went just to be married. I just like, oh, okay, da da da. She said we should have did counseling and all that type of stuff. I think it's a little bit of everything. I feel like you really need to know the person you're dating before you step in, and when you get in a relationship, and really make sure this is what you really want. Not necessarily a business deal, but to make sure that you have your stuff together. No romance without finance. Make sure your finances together, all that type of stuff. That person got bad credit. You need to know. Marriage is a real thing, and I don't think a lot of people don't understand it. That's why the divorce rate is so high. I just think that people just it's the thing to do. Like, it's just like where you're supposed to get married. So much pressure on you. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do this and that. And a lot of people are like, I don't want to do that. And they're starting to realize that they're free and I don't necessarily have to, be married. I don't necessarily have to have kids. So, for Katie to admit that, I was here for that. And for Robin, listening to her, she has her relationship with her husband or ex-husband. They still sleeping together and they still fucking and all that type of stuff. So it's just like, it's interesting. I would like to get married sometime in the future. I've been single for 4 years. Relationships are something very interesting. And I've not met anybody to give me that spark to be like, damn, I want to be in a relationship with him. Because I think I really know what I want, which makes it more difficult. And I'm focused on other things, so I just don't have time for bullshit. Like, I just cut shit off. I cut some shit off yesterday that happened. So I just feel like doing what I do, I have to watch out for individuals. And I feel like I've ran into, 2 people in the past that feel like they have to tear me down because they see this, what I do, and they think, oh, well, he goes in on celebrities, he goes in on this and stuff, and he ain't gonna do me like that. I'm gonna gather his ass. So when it comes to dating, people who get to know what I do, they feel like, or, know me through that, I feel like they think they have to attack me to feel some type of way, like it makes them turn it on for them to get roasted, and I don't pay them no attention. And that's exactly what I've been doing with all this shit that's been going on, to be honest. I've just been paying a lot of this shit dust. I have so much, I don't have any reason to, I don't need validation to sit up here and go off and to curse somebody out like that anymore. I don't, because my worth speaks for itself. It just speaks for itself. I have no reason to tell anybody. Everybody, the Jays know what's the tea. They know a bitch that went from the park bench to Buckhead. So, and I'm not trying to be cocky with this shit, but I've busted my ass and I'm, seeing stuff, and there's still some more shit I have to do and some more shit I have to perfect. It never will be perfect, but I think I'm the most honest person when it comes to any of my situation. I have no problems telling folks what's going on in my life, and I think that trumps a lot of people who live in this fabulous ass lifestyle in front of the camera, and their life is completely in shambles. So it is hilarious to me. There are a couple of videos stirring around the pot about me and names and shit. Child, that shit just been paying dust. I really don't care, because no matter how many times you bring up my name, it will not revive or push your career any farther, no matter what you're doing. I wish you all the best. Y'all have a good... Tag my name in many videos you need to, but at the end of the day, my work speaks for itself. And I'm just happy where I'm at. Like, I'm just happy. So, bro, you can say, what the fuck? Somebody send me a video saying, what's the name? Girl, I don't give a fuck. Who is she? Who is she? Girl, this the most views she had on her channel. Shit, she just started that shit. And with my name tagged all in it. Like, girl, but we ain't giving them no shine. We ain't roasting their ass. We ain't looking up none of their shit. We paying that shit dust, honey. We paying that shit just dust with the J's, and we moving on swift and professionally. So the ladies ended up talking about the prenup situation, which I thought was interesting. And Ashley talks about her prenup with her husband, and she just was like, I get some houses, I get some things if things don't work out, da 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 da. And I'm just like, okay, that's interesting. That's cute. That's cute. I want to know, is like Ashley thinks she's not gonna be with her man for long? Is she truly happy? I want to know if she's truly happy. And then we get back to Katie, and Katie's talking about her experiences dating white men. And me, I love these type of conversations. I love these type of conversations because I need to know how these people think and what is the problem to fix the issue. And I think a lot of us, don't necessarily do that. That's why I don't mind, listening to how these folks got to say. Just say what you got to say. How do you feel about black people? How do you feel about this? Because I want to know, what is your reasoning? So maybe we can fix it. I can tell you how you can fix it. So Katie was talking about when she talks about black issues and stuff with these white men that she's dating, they can't comprehend what she's saying. They can't understand. They can't grasp what she's saying. They just don't understand it. Her boyfriend, Katie's boyfriend or fiance, whatever he is this week, is a strong conservative. Those are the type of folks who feel like you pull yourself from the bootstring. And you just do what you got to do with your life. And I don't think a lot of conservatives and I don't think a lot of Republicans understand that you have bootstrings. A lot of us don't even have boots or socks. Okay, we don't have a lot of shit. We just, over the last couple of 100 years or so, been able to, build some type of wealth. And the black people have been doing this, the last 30 years? 30, 40 years? So, I mean, y'all have time to make mistakes and grow. And I don't think certain white people know that you've already had a leg up. The fact that we go to school, like they don't even teach necessary black history. We don't even learn about our culture and in school. Like a lot of us did not learn that. I don't think we know about it when we got here. We don't know anything about, a lot of us don't know a lot about what the things that we actually did while we were living in different parts of the world. Like we didn't know any of that shit. Our history starts like here. And it burns me up sometimes. Even when I watch these slave movies and slave shows, I get a little irritated because I'm just like, why are we like, I'm just tired of, I want something else. I'm tired. But this is a Housewives of Potomac video. Y'all know, and y'all know how I get when I talk about these other issues and stuff. But it was good to hear Katie hear her talk about that type of stuff. And Giselle read the shit out of her in the confession. Giselle said, no matter what you do, girl, they don't like your ass. Okay? And I think that's Katie's problem. I think Giselle continuously brings that to the forefront to Katie, and that's why Katie's just like, you keep disrespecting me, along with other things, because Giselle does be kind of disrespectful to Katie anyway. But I think the black issue is a thing as well, and that's not something that Katie is strong enough in her point to argue her reasons for doing whatever she does, how she raise her children, and why she checks the other box. But it's cute, it's all cute, and that may be. So we head to the drag show. We put on to the drag show, honey, and it's cute. The gay club was cute. They danced. I ain't seen one black gay dude in there, but they danced. They have a good time. Then Miss Mona Potts come on. Lona Potts, whatever her name is, Lona Lots. She come out and she talking to the Real Housewives of Potomac girls. And they said we from Potomac. She's like, oh, you all look like y'all from Southeast DC or something. And Cherie said she put up her ring. And she said, does this look like this Southeast DC? No, but your marriage, the man who gave you the ring, the marriage that you in, is going south. Let me tell you, Sharice, you one of them folks who like to boast and stuff about how much money you got, but bitch, you are unhappy. You are unhappy wealthy, bitch, and that's got to be some fucked up shit that us poor people who probably in a good relationship and poor as fuck, we still struggling to pay these damn bills, but I know I have a man that loves me. We don't understand that type of shit. And the fact that you keep pooching your ass up on this goddamn screen and sitting here talking about how much money you got, you are unhappy. You are in a marriage with a man who does not even hold you at night. That needs to bother your fucking soul. You goddamn Mrs. Ed looking ass woman. And I'm trying to like you, but you keep doing dumb ass shit like it that irritates the fuck out of me. That's this like it's from Southeast Detroit. The fact that he don't even see money with your ass should tell you something. You're a black woman. That's why he said your ass is from South. You look like you from the South side of DC. He don't see money. And people that don't see your ass for money because you're black. They don't see that. They don't, what's the name that, with blackness. They don't, unfortunately. So when you try to sit up here and say, I got money, girl, you're not even happy with yourself. Are you happy with yourself? You're not happy, Cherise. So cut that shit out. And I would even be paying this fucking Gene Gallabine ass dude sit up here looking like a big ass slop, saying some shit like I would have paid that shit dust. But girl, you want to? I got money, so I fit. Girl, you missed the damn joke. That shit went over your damn head. He didn't say that you look like, because y'all dressed good. But the fact he said that y'all look like that shit because y'all black, bitch. That's basically what it is. And it kind of offended me. And I'm gonna drag the shit out of that drag queen, okay? She would got her ass red that motherfucking day. Bitch, don't play with me, ho. You and this little bit ass, crabby shack ass thing sitting here getting $2 to sit here and perform and shit, bitch. We know you unhappy with your goddamn self, too. The only time people pay attention to you got on the wig and dressed like a woman. Other than that, ain't nobody checking for your beluga whale looking ass, okay? You goddamn big ass blue whale looking ass individual. They didn't irritate me this episode. what else was going on? So honey, Michael shows up, and Katie already know, not Katie, Ashley already knew that Michael was coming. She been talking to him. Michael Ass is some type of dude. He likes to have fun. He got an alcohol problem. He just like to turn the fuck up. He just like to turn the fuck up. He like to have a good time. He like to push money on folks. Like, I got money. It's all I'm ever about to buy. I'm gonna take care of everybody. I'm good. We Gucci out here. And his drunk ass, I bet he smelled like a fucking wet ass rat when he came in there. And he kissing all on Katie ass, and Katie like he done sucked some of not Katie, goddamn it. He was kissing on Ashley like he done sucked some of Ashley's damn soul out her damn body. So she completely shut down. Her man and said, the man who pays her bills come in and said, bitch, I am here. Throw these hoes to the side. And that's exactly what she did. And the ladies were offended. They were pissed off. Karen, you been pooching your ass around. You thought she was checking for your ass because she got you an upper room and shit. She ain't checking for your ass. When her man came, she paid her dust. With any right, if my man come and pay you dust, but it's a certain way you do things. And I'm glad that Sharice, bottle-nosed dolphin looking ass, said something about it. Sharice was just like, I just don't, I think that the way you handled the situation was wrong. Ashley, you should have told that man, look, baby, I'm glad you showed up, and you should have told him about his way. It's nothing wrong. That is his house. That's his house. He can do whatever he wants to. But you told these women, you promised these women that you were sitting going to have a night with them, a girls' trip, and then you brought a man with them. You brought a man with you, so it's just like, you said it's a girls' trip, and you doing all this, so it ain't making no sense. It ain't making no sense. So how you saying this is a girl trip and you sitting here doing this shit? Like, bro, what's really good? So I think that was the issue. And Karen, she old school, so she wasn't feeling it. She was just like, why are you sitting here lying to us and telling us this? And then you got Michael coming here bringing his drunk ass. Okay? Then they get to the house and Michael just like, well, I just wanted to have a good time with my wife. I thought, no, you want to hang out with the girls because you probably ain't got no damn friends because your friends probably already one fucking foot on the banana peel and the other one in the damn grave. So you ain't got nobody to hang out with. Michael, I know you and I see you. I see you for what you're doing. And the ladies just weren't here for it. You can't promise this is a girls trip and all that type of stuff. Michael should have came in that morning. He said, "Oh, babe, I'm coming here to, kick it with you." He could have showed up that morning or something. But I think that was disrespectful. Had Ashley took care, did the whole thing. But it is what it is. Ashley young, she don't know, and she pushed them hoes right onto the side. Ashley, that's your man. But at the same time, your man got like 2 more minutes before he kill over. No, I'm just playing. But this episode of Housewives of Potomac was boring as hell. Y'all gonna have to step it up. I feel like I've said before, I feel like reality shows are kind of just running this course. It's running this course because this shit is becoming played out and delayed. And it's too much shit on TV right now. It's too much shit. Child, it's something on every damn day. Like, TV is consuming so much of our time. I don't see how folks do anything else. That's why I personally don't even watch a lot of shows because I need time to myself. That's all I got. Follow me on Twitter, JustinJ1232, and follow me on Snapchat, JustinJ1232. Make sure you check out JustinJ1232.com each and every day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.